Have you ever wondered why people go silent when you fall? Why no one looks back when you stumble? And when you finally rise, the same people say, "I always knew you'd make it." The truth is, the world doesn't remember your struggles, only your results. It doesn't care about your silence, your tears, or your sleepless nights. It only turns to look when you shine. Before success, you're just another name to them, a story they skip, a dream they don't believe in. But once you win, every silence turns into applause. Every doubt turns into admiration. That's how this world works. It ignores your beginning, but celebrates your ending. This world doesn't value pain. It values performance. When you're tired, lost, or broken, no one comes to lift you up. There's only one voice left, the one inside you. And that voice whispers, "Get up." Because if you stop now, they'll never remember your name. People remember you only when you become a headline. That's when they say, "I always believed in him." But when you were struggling, they were the first to say, "He won't make it." Remember this, success is never written by the crowd. It's written by the one who says yes to himself after hearing no from everyone else. Remember the day you shared your dreams and someone laughed, saying, "That only happens in movies." Or the moment they broke your confidence, just because you weren't perfect. But listen, success doesn't belong to the perfect. It belongs to those who don't quit. Sometimes you must disappear from the noise. Work in silence, because before the world listens to you, you must learn to listen to yourself. And when people underestimate you, understand, your story has just begun. Those who ignore you today will one day discuss you. And when that happens, just smile and say, "I didn't change. You just finally recognized me." There comes a time when your patience, pain, and hard work start moving in one direction. And that's called success. That's when people change. The ones who once said, "You can't do it," are now asking, "How did you do it?" But deep inside, you know, which nights broke you, which mornings made you stronger. You remember the days when you had no one beside you, only dreams without applause. And when that day comes, when the world claps for you, your tears turn into pride. If you feel lonely today, if people have walked away from you, if no one claps for your efforts, don't be disheartened. That silence around you is the sound of something great in the making. The world reacts only to results, never to the process. When you're learning, they laugh. When you're working, they doubt. And when you finally make it, they call it luck. That deep down, you know, it wasn't luck. It was those nights you refused to give up. Those mornings you started again, even when you were tired. Those moments when no one believed in you, but your passion whispered, "Keep going." So stay silent, work quietly, dream secretly. Because when the time changes, your success will speak louder than any explanation ever could. Those who once called you ordinary will one day call you inspiring. Those who ignore you now will quote your words tomorrow. And that's when you'll finally understand. Success was never about money or fame. It was about peace. The peace of knowing your worth, of feeling your growth, and smiling at the very people who once said, "You'll never make it." So don't stop now. You've already walked through storms that others couldn't even face. Keep moving. Quietly, patiently, with purpose. Because while the world is busy talking, you're busy transforming. When everyone else is resting, you'll still be chasing that one dream that never lets you sleep. When they doubt, you'll continue. When they forget, you'll rise. Because your journey isn't about them. It's about who you become in silence. Every ignored moment is shaping you. Every sleepless night is carving strength within you. And every time you're left alone, the universe is preparing something just for you. Something that requires your focus, not their validation. The first phase of success is loneliness, the kind that tests your soul. But the final reward is peace. Peace that comes when you no longer need to prove anything to anyone. So if people forget your name today, let them. You don't need to remind them who you are. Time will, because when you rise, your light will speak louder than any voice ever could. And by then, you won't crave recognition. You won't need applause because you'll have already discovered something greater. Your true self. Let the world forget you for now, because one day your silence will echo louder than their noise.